When I built the Castleheim world, something that I get asked a lot is how I managed to make my roads so smooth and so perfect. And I use a few tools to do this. So when building a world, just to speed things up, I always use debug mode through dev commands so that I can fly around and everything like that. Another thing I do is I give myself unlimited stamina. So to do that, you can use the command set key stamina rate, and zero point 0.5 usually does the trick. If you want to reset this, it's really easy. You just hit reset keys in dev commands, and I find that usually you have to log out of your world and log back in, and then your stamina should be normal again. Next tool that you need is the plan build mod. So with the plan build mod, you're able to build the blueprint ruin, and with the blueprint ruin, it'll give you deletion tools and terrain tools. And this is the main way that you can build long roads that span islands and continents, and you can do it fairly quickly. So once you have your route planned out, you can delete all the trees and rocks in your way. So I'll just clear a path here. I want to make a road that goes up the mountain here. So once I have my path cleared, I can start at the base. And this whole process works a lot better if you are working your way uphill. If you're going downhill, it doesn't end up as smooth. So with the terrain tools, you can hold Alt to adjust the height. And I'm going to put my height right there. And then once I have that, I'm going to hold Control to smooth out the edges of my terrain. If I don't hold Control, I'll just show you here. The sides of the terrain that you just raised are going to be really bumpy, and it's just going to look not as good. So if you hold Control, you get this nice smooth edge here. So working my way up the path that I just cleared, I'm going to hold Control and simply try and go up the same amount with each click. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of working your way up and clearing any trees that might get in your way. And this allows you to, have a fairly nice grade that isn't too steep. Something that you can actually pull a cart up if you need to. So you just keep working your way up and deleting as you go. And eventually, you'll have a perfect road going up the side of a mountain or a hill in the Black Forest. It just makes navigating a lot easier. And when I make my pre-built worlds, I always like to design them for a no map run. I just find it's immersive, and there's always the adrenaline of uh, the possibility of getting lost. But if you have roads, then if you find the road, you can usually find your way back to your base. So once you've carved your road through the landscape, when you go to pave the road, again, start from the lowest point and work your way up. So use your hoe, go to paved road, and the mod that I have that gives me all these options is just called Advanced Terrain Modifiers. The only reason I use it is I'm able to adjust the size of the paved road, so I can hold Alt and scroll up, and then I have a large area of paved road. So for this part, it's important to hold Shift to give you that smooth incline. And this is literally all you do. Once you've cleared the path and set the terrain using the plan build tools, you just work your way uphill with the paved road option. And before you know it, you've built a long road that goes all the way to the top of a mountain or a hill, or across an island, if that's what you're doing. And the whole process can go very, very quickly using these tools. And now you have a perfect paved road. And I build these everywhere I go when I'm building a world. I'll connect bases with them, and they look great. And you can pull a cart up them. Yeah, they're very useful. So that's how I do it. Just use plan build and dev commands, and that's basically it. And that's how you get a perfect road.